Well, I want to tell you a little bit about TrūAura first. We started almost 3 years ago. We're coming up on our third anniversary, and it's very exciting to be able to share that with not just our field, but those who join us. And one of those things is February 19th. That'll be our annual event that anybody can come to. Any consultant can come to, and that's a great time to come together as a community, encourage, train, hear about some new products and that type of thing. So you're going to be able to join that whenever you start this journey. So it couldn't be a better time doing that. But we're in our third year, and it was founded by the man of a name, Rick Heath. Rick has been in the direct sales business in the beauty space for over 30 years. His father was in it. You could say it's in his genes. He's also passing it down to his family. This is a family-owned business. It's fabulous because his two sons actually work for the company and the finance team. And then his daughter is a consultant. She is a wonderful teacher, actually a teacher of the year here in Dallas, and where we're headquartered. And she's also a consultant. It is a family affair. His wife is very involved in the company, and it really is fun to work with somebody who's growing something more than just for themselves, for the business or for money and those type of things, or for somebody else or for private equity for those matters. They're not doing that. They're building it for their family and for you. We've had great success in the first 3 years of the business. In fact, Rick came up with the idea 3 years ago whenever he was running another company. That company, or he was at the tail end of that, and that company was willing to be rebranded and relooked at, and use some of the field and carry over the field, the salespeople, yourself, the solvers of the world. And he rebranded and then came up with a new product. And it's truly a disruptor in a multi-billion-dollar industry. What do I mean by disruptor? Well, first of all, skincare has been around for years and years and years. And whenever we look at that, you have to be able to fit in and overcome some of their competitors, or you have to look at it a different way. Look at a puzzle with a new eye. And that's what he did. Coming up and talking about things like pre and probiotics, microbiomes, all things about gut health. He's talking about with your largest organ on your body, your skin, because you can control what goes in your body, but you can't always control what goes on your body. And so it truly is a disruptor, and we've had great success growing at double-digit growth each year. Yes, even last year, which is fabulous to grow during a pandemic. And so you're really at the right place at the right time. So who am I? My name is Phillip Yarbrough. I work for the corporate team. I've been in the direct sales world for 10 years. And before that, 10 years before that, I was in just the corporate world, just the traditional corporate world, always in sales management, from VPs of sales and directors and managers. My joy and my passion in life is to develop people. Grow people and let them grow your business. I love being able to do that and actually meeting where you are and help you take your next step. Whenever I came into the direct sales world almost a decade ago, I realized that I thought that product was my why, but whenever I came into this world, I realized that people are my why, meeting them where they are, helping them take their next step. You are ready to take your first step on this journey. Martin Luther King, we celebrated his day last week. He said, you don't have to see the whole staircase, just the first step. You're ready to look at that first step, and I'd love to help you see that as well. Somebody else that can help you with that is the person who invited you to this call. Make sure to reach back out to them, jot down a couple observations and questions that you have through the evening, and you'll be able to reach out to them and have a very productive conversation. You can also reach out to me here. This is my cell phone number, 214-908-3221. Again, 214-908-3221. Reach out to me there if you have any questions. I would love to help you through this decision process. Again, we started 3 years ago with the heart of people behind us, making an impact in people's lives. And that's the exciting part of what we're doing, is we're impacting through our business model and connecting people like people want right now. There's a lack of connection because of being on lockdown for a year. And now we're able to start to dream about coming back together. But what we've really done is upskill during this time on a virtual and a social platforms. That might scare you a little bit. And I don't want to scare you, because we actually equip you during that time. And we have different ways of equipping and teaching you how to use those platforms like Zoom and Facebook and Instagram and these type of things. We brought people in from the outside world that are specialists that have done hours of training that you can watch for free. We want to make sure that you're equipped to succeed in this business. So what does this business look like though? Who are we really? I want to start right here on the right-hand side of the screen with integrity, respect, ethics, and honesty. I'd be naive to think that other companies don't talk about this. This is absolutely talked about almost in every company in the world. But I'll tell you this, I've been around enough companies to know that whenever times get tough, when trials and tribulations come upon you, these four things, this intersection, you might call it, is not always what comes to the forefront. The cream does not always rise to the top. You see, sometimes when heat is applied, it's like gold. The impurities actually come to the surface. But with TrūAura, I've been here for almost a year now, actually a year now. It's awesome. And what I have noticed, all I've known is turbulent times with TrūAura, and the vulnerability, the transparency, the integrity, respect, honesty, and ethics that they have operated during this time of making sure that we're locking arms together to move forward and have a better future together. That's what I love about this company. And yes, the products are great. I love the way my skin feels, but the people, the business model, and the heart behind it is what is important. It takes me over to the community, the sisterhood that you're about to join. This is a community, and I love this picture of a puzzle because many of us have done these puzzles on pandemic. And what I like about this is there's no border. Usually what do you do? First you grab a puzzle and you get the straight edges lines because it starts to frame your vision. It starts to actually limit your vision as well. So you know that you don't look outside of that area. And what I love about this picture, you might notice there are no borders. There are no borders here. Why? Because we are not limiting the growth potential and vision that the company can have. There's also some pieces that have been placed already, and they spell out the word community. Because the foundation of our business right now, with the consultants that we have, the family that we have, the community that we have, has been put in place. They are the people that have got us to where we are, but they're not the people that'll get us where we're going. That is you and our future customers. So there's two other pieces that haven't been placed here. This represents you that are on the call. There is a specific cutout just for you at TrūAura. We want to look at what your characteristics and qualities, build into those, and make sure that you fit and are woven into the community that we have developed. You see, the characteristics and qualities and those skill sets that you've developed through a lifetime, they are needed at TrūAura. We want to empower you to be the best you, and to understand that you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. You're part of a community and you're special. As a corporate team, the middle picture represents us. We want to always be reaching down to give a hand up, not a hand out. This is not an easy business. What you put in is what you get out. And I know that's a big saying, but it is true. It is hard work. You need to reach out to the friends, family, and your network and be able to ask for help in growing a business. But during that time, you want to be able to, sometimes you need help to be able to reach the summit of the mountain, because there's some trials along the way. There's some missteps and there's some struggle along the way. But what I will tell you is that there are no smooth mountains for a reason, because you wouldn't be able to climb them. You'd slip all the way up. There has to be some rocky ways on the trail so that you can actually climb it. It makes it easier. But what we want to do is be that helping hand to give you the hand out up, not the hand out. We want to help guide your journey, not plan it for you. So there's a few people I want to share with you testimonially. This is April on the left-hand side of the screen, is in our closed Facebook group. She shared this, and I have permission to share with y'all. This was from last year, whenever she sold over $11,000 this month. 2 or 3 months later, she sold $18,500 over that. She has a growing team, and she gets to lead that team wonderfully. I've gotten a chance to really work closely with April, and she truly has the heart for others. She's not just a salesperson. You see, most people go, I've never done sales. You might be joining us tonight going, I've never done sales. Great. Those are some of the best people at this, because you realize it's not about selling products. It's about solving problems. And we have some of the best problem solvers in the world, whether they're entrepreneurs, moms, retired, or maybe you're just sick and tired of your job. We have people that are problem solvers, and they utilize our product to solve those problems. You see, what April does is she's able to wake up in the morning, and she loves the flexibility and control of her schedule. She grabs her coffee, her computer, throws on the ball cap, goes and does some social media posting, make sure she's getting in orders, reaching out to the TLCs, the loyalty club that we have, that really makes it easier for you to sell. And she's able to have time in the afternoon to really spend it with her kiddos. That's the flexibility and control that a gig economy type company provides. Here's a few other people and what they love about us.
TrūAura has been absolutely amazing for my family and I. It has put me out of my comfort zone, given me confidence I never knew I could have.
I love sharing samples with my family and friends of the products that I love and use every day from TrūAura. The best part about that is getting a surprise text personal message about how much they liked it, maybe how they've never used something like this before, and how well it worked for them. So
really, she's talking about product and influence and people. That's what's important. That's what she loves. And so whenever we start to go through the rest of the evening, I want to take you first on this little journey of the product adaptive curve of really where are we whenever the public is absorbing who we are. You see, this is a macro thing. We didn't build this idea or come up with this idea, but the innovators, these are the Steve Jobs, the Tim Cooks, and the Bill Gates, the forward thinkers, the Rick Heaths, our CEO, the ones that are forward thinkers that look at opportunity in disruption and going in a different direction. When everyone else is zigging, they zag. They're the pendulum that swings the other way. They're the innovators. The early adapters are the momentum chasers. They're creators, the momentum creators. They're the ones that say, hey, whenever somebody says, hey, will someone follow me? Who's coming with me? You know, the Jerry Maguire, who's coming with me? Well, the early adopters are the ones that say, they're the Renee Zellwegers that go, I'm coming, and grab your goldfish and you're on the way. You see, and then the early majority, those are the momentum chasers. And they're still on the ride up. They're still on the front end of that curve. Well, I've got news for you. You're at the right place at the right time. Why? Because we're still on the flattened part. We're about at the 7th percentile mark, I would say, where we're being adopted in, and we're still building that foundation. You've had people, the innovators and early adopters that have built the foundation of what we're doing and really paved the way for you, made it easier. The blood, sweat, and tears of the first 3 years, guess what? You get to benefit from that. And then you get to be here for the ride up. That's exciting. I've been a part of a few companies that have been that ride up, And it is exciting. It is so exciting. And I really hope that you can join us in that great ride, and that we can extend the early majority as long as we can. It doesn't last. It's not a time frame on it. It's just about reaching out to new people and getting them on board. And so the rest of the evening, I'm going to walk through a few things. The first, this next section is going to be about impact, which is related to your why and why we do this. The flexibility is the how. The disruption is the what products we do. The how is really the industry that we represent and what it looks like now. It's changed over the years. It's different from the direct sales companies you might have tried before. It's changed. And so go on this journey with me, and then we're going to follow up at the end with some of the tools that we provide, as well as the income potential. So why do we do what we do? First and foremost, it's whether you're doing this part-time, full-time, or big time, it's about impact. You want to impact other people's lives, whether it's with our product or like somebody saw the skill sets that you have and with our business model and want to give the opportunity to earn an income from right at home, like I am right now. Meaning comes from impact. When you impact other people's lives and you leave a marked effect on their life, it gives you meaning. It gives you that warm feeling inside, because your significance in their life raises because you've reflected the love and care for someone else out. You haven't just kept it for yourself. You've impacted other people's lives. That's what sales is. It's understanding your product and how it can impact, and utilizing your product to do that with your friends, families, and acquaintances and extended networks. That meaning gives you significance. It gives fulfillment. And when you feel fulfilled at the end of the day, this is my prayer and hope for everyone, not just in TrūAura, but everyone, that you can, at the end of the day, lay down and feel fulfilled by how you lived and how you walked that day. Because whenever you feel that fulfillment, you have a sense of purpose. And when you have a sense of purpose, you spring out of bed in the morning and you're ready to attack the day, impact other people's lives, and you want to get in that cyclical notion of impact, meaning, and purpose. This is what we want to provide, the platform that we want to provide, the empowerment that we want to give to women. We need more women like you in the workplace. The skill sets that you've developed, the care that you have for others, the problem solving that you have. We want to be able to empower you, inspire you to impact, have meaning, and give purpose. Oh, I knew I was going to hit the wrong button, and I was on a roll too. So how do we do that? We do that through the direct sales space. This is an industry that we are very proud to represent. You might not have heard that before. There's always, I'm going to go straight on. There's always somebody's preconceived notion of direct sales, MLM, whatever the heck you want to call it. I'll tell you this right now. I am proud of the industry that we represent. Why? Because it's growing. People are trying to figure out what we are doing. Traditional retailers are trying to figure out the personal network, how to sell one-to-one, how to have a customized shopping experience for their customers, for the end consumer, to customize it for them, to have a relationship with them, to know them better, to follow and track them on social media, whatever it might be, to customize an approach to them. Guess what we've been doing for almost 100 years now? That exactly. Get to know your customers and then solve problems for them. Help them, impact their lives. That's what we do. That's the heart behind direct sales, is impacting other people's lives and doing that through a home-based business. We have all different types of people, from doctors, past lawyers, stay-at-home moms, teachers, you name it. We've had everyone, and all of them have had a level of success. Why? Because success is not defined by what I want for you, but what you want for yourself. You see, we were the first gig economy. And if you're not familiar with that term, just Google it. It's a bigger term, a macro term that is used right now. And it's about flexibility and control. You control your schedule, whether it's part-time, full-time, or big time. You have full-time flex, part-time flex. That flexibility is the gig economy. Some of the biggest companies in the world started in 2008 to 2010, the last downturn in our economy, the last recession that we were in. And guess what they were? Gig economy. People that could control their schedule, control the flexibility, and earn an income based off of the effort that they put out. You see, Uber, Lyft, and Airbnb are all part of the gig economy. All of them, which are, except for Lyft, are public now. Airbnb just went public and is a big company and actually just crossed the $100 billion platform. You see, the world is okay with this gig economy. And we are proud of that we represent. One of the second largest company in the world is Amazon. They are a direct to consumer company. They're just a platform that does that. That's what TrūAura is. We are a platform that connects consumer and product. It is becoming more of our daily life. So what do we do? Our product is awesome. And I always love saving this for the end, or for the last one, because why is it important? Because we want to impact. How do we do it? Through a customized shopping network. And then we are able to drop the hammer and say, because we have a product that is different. We lead the way in a healthy diet for your skin. So it can, we give microbiomes and pre and probiotics and those age-defying ingredients that preserve, support, and supplement your skin. We talk about things that, like I said, that are about the gut. We care so much about that to make sure we have healthy flora and those type of things. But this is an organ as well, and we can't control what goes on to our skin. We know that even more now after 2020, early 2021. Wash your hands, those type of things. We can't control what gets onto our skin. We can control what goes into our body, but not on it. So we want to make sure that we have solutions that give noticeable results, but also protect and give your skin a healthy diet so it can thrive. That's our goal. We're disrupting the marketplace because we're doing it in a healthy way with high value ingredients. So how do you do it though, right? You're going, I've never done something like this. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. We want to make sure that we're providing you with the tools for success. We do social coaching. I'm here to help you. Your mentor, your person who invited you to this call is there to help you. Our corporate team, we have a customer service that you can call all the time. We have a back office, all of these things. But here's some of the things that these people like.
It has filled my cup in a way that I didn't even know I needed, allowing me to connect with these women and offer healthy beauty solutions and gain new friendships in the process.
I love doing Facebook virtual parties just to give tips and tricks for women to feel and look great in their own skin.
And I think you should join us to experience these benefits too.
I love being able to hear from some of our consultants there and just why it's important to them and some of those tools. Like she said, the Facebook parties there, we actually give training on that and help you in that process. Some of these trainings and tools are really the replicated website. This is just the website that actually works for you. And it has your name on it, and any order that comes through on that is going to go directly to your back office, and you can see that. You just send out your link and people can order from there. You can do it through a party model. You can do many different things that way. We also have our Trū app. That's a wonderful way to be able to have your business with you all the time. Our reporting and resources, resource libraries where you can really search how to do this business. We want to make sure you are equipped for success. So whether you're joining us because you're an entrepreneur or a burned out professional, maybe the entrepreneur, you didn't even know you had the entrepreneurial spirit, but it's there. And you can, we want to help grow that. The little mustard seed we want to help grow that. Maybe you're the burned out professional. You've left a job. You're sick and tired of a job, whatever it might be. I'm sorry that you're there. Maybe you've been furloughed or let go, and you're really trying to find a bridge to something else and maybe earn some income in the middle. Maybe a loved one has been let go or furloughed or whatever it might be, and you need to bridge the gap. Sorry you're there. We want to provide an opportunity to bridge that gap. And it might be to the opportunity of TrūAura. It can grow into a full-time business or a full-time income with part-time work. It really can. But it takes some effort in the beginning. Maybe you're the power mom. I have a sister and my mom, who's a grandmother. Both of them were power moms. My mom is now a power grandmother, not mine, but my sister's kids. And what I've noticed is that two things. Power moms, the more you have going on in your life, the more efficient you become. And so you do have time for this. You're going to hear from somebody in a minute, Lucretia, that has 7 kiddos at home and has been homeschooling them their whole lives, not just during pandemic. And she just joined back in September and is rocking it. If she has time for it and being a power mom, then everybody has time for it. The other is power moms sometimes need time to just have adult conversations. You know what I mean? Those adult conversations are important. And so what I want to be able to tell each and every one of you is that we provide a platform to where you can connect with other like-minded people and be able to have those adult conversations. The last one is the second act. If you've moved into a time of retirement, then what we want to be able to do is say, congratulations, first of all. And then second is you have skill sets and you have characteristics and qualities that are still needed and that you can impact lives. And whenever you're impacting lives, it really makes a difference in your own. You find meaning there. And I hope that you would be able to join us, because you're at the right place at the right time. And we're taking off right now, and we're excited about where we're going. So is there an income potential? Yeah, there is. I've worked with traditional salespeople before, and then direct sales companies, 3 or 4 different ones. And this is the richest compensation plan I've been around. You can earn up to 50% sales bonuses or commissions on what you sell. That tier, it's a tiered commission structure. And at that tier, it's only $2,500 a month. If you sell that, you get it on all $2,500 and anything you sell above. One way that you're able to do this is through our loyalty program. Some of you might be a TLC with TrūAura. And what I'm able to tell you there is that is unique in this industry, because what it does, it gives you a foundation to build off of every month. And so whenever you get 15 TLCs each month, you're already hitting the top level of commission. Something that the person that invited you to this call can explain a lot of this better to you. But really, the easiest way to learn is just get in, start selling some stuff, start solving some problems, and the income starts coming in. Listen to these stories.
That from day one, I was thoroughly impressed with the TrūAura skincare line. The first time I used it, I said, wow, this is the real deal. It's been a fantastic experience being a TrūAura consultant. Thankfully, from day one, I earned income, and within a week, I received my first paycheck. Who does that? That's amazing. Well, TrūAura does. And just the flexibility is just wonderful, having a large family, being a wife and mother to 7 children, and homeschooling. It fits right in perfectly.
Oh. And so whenever you hear from somebody like that, where it does fit in perfectly and you're able to grow a business, and you overheard her say there that we pay weekly. Why? Because you have weekly needs, not just monthly needs. And we want to make sure that we're able to get what you earn to you as quickly as possible. So what you sell this week, you get paid for next week. That's awesome, isn't it? And so you might say, well, what if I sell $2,500, but at the end of the month, we top you off. We go back and we say, hey, you sold $1,200 in the first 3 weeks and you got paid this. Well, on that last paycheck that you're going to get the first week of the next month, guess what? We top you off to the 50% on all of your retail sales for that month. Pretty cool, right? So whether you're here because you love the clean, safe, healthy products, you've tried them, you love them, and you're ready to build your own business, or maybe you're looking for a flexible side gig. Maybe you're looking to supplement or replace an income of a lost opportunity. Maybe you like the tech suite that we have, the social aspect of selling, or maybe you just want to make a difference in other people's lives. I'd like to hear from you. My number is 214-908-3221. You can always reach out to me, text, call there. I'd love to hear from you. You can always reach back out to your the mentor that's asked you to come to this call. We have this right now that you're going, hey, the products are kind of expensive. Well, yeah, there's some great products in there and they're high end and value. There's a way for you to earn some free products, earn them, not win them, but earn them. And those are the first two levels. And that's when you sell $500 and get 3 loyalty customers, TLCs. You earn the bronze level and you get products. Then you earn the silver level with $1,000 in sales and 6 TLCs. The reason we do this is so that it's setting your business up for success early on. When you do that and you earn those 2 and you have the lifetime of your consultancy to earn that, you earn $379 worth of products. What a great value that is. It's free to join too. I mean, so that's a great way to get started. Secondly, for your first 60 days, we're going to tack on an extra 20% that you will earn minimum. So instead of earning 20% on your first, $1,000 in sales, $500 in sales, guess what? You're going to earn 40% until you get to that 2,500 mark, and then you earn your 50. Isn't that great? We want to put money in your pocket starting week 1, and we want to be able for you to feel that success early on. There's nothing holding you back now. What I would ask you and ask yourself, why not now? What's holding you back? And if there's something that's holding you back or a question, feel free to reach out to me. Reach out to the person that asked you to this call. There's somebody that's been where you are right now. You're not alone. There's people out there that said, I could never have done this. In fact, one of them just dropped into the chat just about 3-4 months ago. She said, I can't do this. I don't think I'm interested. She was on this call and she said, I can't do it. And guess what? She's rocking it right now. She promoted to bronze and silver. And by the end of this month, she's going to promote to the 3rd level. She's crushing it. And so can you. Thank you so much for your time today. And I hope that you had a great time and have a wonderful evening. Again, my name's Phillip, and I hope you have a nice time. Thanks a lot.